What's your lavish spirit? Lintz.
Hey!
It's time. I picked up on a lavish spirit.
LavishSpirit, you gotta quit jumping in like that. But who's our guest today?
Today's guest is Ron Price.
Ron Price.
And we're going hunting.
My name is Ron Price, and hunting is my lavish spirit. What I love about hunting is being out in the great outdoors, of course, being on the side of a mountain with my bow in my hand, sometimes a rifle, being one with nature, quiet, almost meditating, scouting around, being up for the crack of dawn, watching the sunrise, going after my own meat, so to speak, harvesting my own meat, putting it on the table.
So tell us, what started your hunting journey?
I actually got into the outdoor life with my father, who lived up in Canada and British Columbia, and we spent our summers with him. And 2 weeks out of the summer, he would take us in the interior where we would fly fish and camp out and just hang out in the woods. And that's where I got my love for being out in the wilderness.
Wow! Did somebody teach you how to hunt?
I met a guy that did archery and hunting, and we hit it off, and he started teaching me about archery, and then we started hunting together for a while, and eventually I started doing my own thing. But find a mentor, find somebody who's willing to take you out there to show you the ropes. But I guess now with social media and Instagram and Facebook, you can reach out to people, you can find people.
How does hunting make you feel?
Alive. Hunting makes me feel very much alive. Hunting makes me feel very much grounded to the earth. You know, being out in the wilderness, I feel like the most like me. I just feel like I've never done anything wrong out here. I've never had any consideration of me being less than anything out here. I've always been the most out here. And when it comes to hunting, it's not even the aspect of having to harvest an animal as much as that I'm out here like an animal, so to speak. I'm moving like an animal. Our bodies are made for this. Our bodies are made to go up and down hills and mountains and go through rivers and slide down, trails and whatever it takes to get around. I feel very much alive when I'm hunting. And you're like your senses, you're present, you're very present. You're listening, you're smelling, you're watching, and you're one with. No matter how you look at it, you're one with. You're not separate from spirit, so to speak.
Being one with nature is part of the human concept.
Yeah, I think I love that aspect of it the most. Every time I come out, I'm learning something new. You feel very much part of the Great Spirit. I don't think people are associated with enough, but yet we've been a part of that all our lives. Like I said, it's all of our history.
Would you go hunting, Lintz?
For sure.
If you're a young person and you have the passion for being out in the wilderness, the great outdoors, whether it be hunting, fishing, camping, backpacking, or whatever, you have plenty of avenues today. You can research, Google, you can Instagram, whatever. There's plenty of people out here showing you what they're doing out here, and then you could possibly reach out to. There's all kinds of new organizations that are popping up. They're all over the internet. Look for people.
Lintz, I think it's okay to try new things.
I wouldn't mind tapping into my hunting spirit,
Get out there, do your thing. Go out for one night. Don't be afraid. Step out of the box. It's an amazing world out here, and you'll come back different every time. And there's nothing wrong with stepping out of the box. I always say this when it comes to adventure. The bigger the fear, the bigger the adventure. And you're talking to a man who's ridden motorcycles in India, who's backpacked through the Himalayas for a few days by himself, and who hunts in Colorado in the Rocky Mountains sometimes. And I'll be by myself in all these situations. But I'll be meeting the greatest people too. It's so much fun just getting out of the box and meeting people. That's half the thing too. You're walking through the mountains, all of a sudden you see another hunter, and you guys start talking, and sometimes you're trading some information about what's going on, or you're telling each other about some equipment you have, or you just start talking about life and all the beautiful things that are going around. It's amazing. It's a wonderful thing being out in the outdoors. My name is Ron Price, and hunting is my lavish spirit. And thank you for watching the Yo Hadley Show. Right on, man.
Whoa, that was pretty awesome. I really like learning about people's lavish spirits. Yeah, I didn't know they had a hunting season to keep control of the animal population.
That's correct, Lynn.
And walking up and down those mountains, ooh, that's gotta keep your heart pumping. And being out and being in touch with your animal instincts, when the last time you did that? You got to stay in beast mode, and you got to keep that animal instinct on.
Well, I'd like to thank Ron for teaching us his lavish spirit.
Thanks, Ron.
Until next time. What's your
Lavish
lavish spirit?
spirit.